Digital Foundry says the Xbox Scorpio stripped down looks real sexy. Plus, Star Wars Battlefront, 4K on the Scorpio, and a little Destiny 2 news. Let's get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin coming at you with another one. Now, like always, before we get this popping, I need y'all to do two things for me. The first thing I want y'all to do, I want y'all Hadouken that like button. Subscribe here for more. Let's get it popping. Now, Digital Foundry is coming hot and heavy with that Xbox Scorpio news. They are using every second that they were in Redmond to push out as much news and specs as they can possibly put out. Everything they heard in the bathroom while sitting on the toilet, everything they heard in the lunchroom while getting them a honey bun, they trying to use every little bit of it and give it all to us. And I am highly appreciative of this. Now, this article, links will be down in the description as always. Richard Ledbetter states that during his trip to Redmond, that they basically broke down a Scorpio to its core components and put it together for him in front of his very eyes. While he was on tour with Kevin Gamble, who I talked about in the last video, he went because he hadn't seen the form factor, and he took him to Leo Del Castillo, who is the general manager of the Xbox hardware team, which basically is the people who put together every box Xbox has ever had, from the elite ones to the slim ones to the controllers. He and his team are responsible for every look they have ever had, including the one where everyone called it a VCR. But during this visit, he basically had a bucket of Legos that consisted of the Xbox One Scorpio parts and put them together piece by piece while explaining each intricate piece down to the plastic sheathing that'll protect from cable overheating, not just to keep the cable away from things, to the IO shield. To every single component had its factor and had its function within the Xbox One Scorpio. Every single piece. And he broke it down for him and put one together minus the shell. And Richard seems like he enjoyed it. He said that everyone should be in for a very pleasant surprise come E3 when they actually reveal the box. Like I said, I think it's still going to be around the size of the Xbox One S, maybe a little longer, maybe a little wider, but it's still going to be about that size. Hopefully they do a little something to make it distinguishable, because if it looks exactly like the Xbox One S, then a lot of people are going to mistake it for the Xbox One S. So it has to have its own unique look. So the shell will be revealed 100% at E3, and we'll see. Now, moving on from that, Star Wars Battlefront has been confirmed for Project Scorpio to be 4K 60 FPS. That is great news for potential Scorpio owners, that you will have a game that runs at 60 FPS. You notice that's the part I inundated on, because 60 FPS is really what matters. The 4K is going to look pretty as long as it has some HDR, some good assets, but that 4K 60, which so many people are saying that it cannot hit. But here's another game confirmed to be 4K 60, which makes me wonder that since this game is built on Frostbite, are all the Frostbite games going to have that same level of connotation going forward because of the DirectX build-ins on the GPU side? We'll see. In the last little bit, just a little Destiny 2 news. They just said that there will be some upcoming reveals pretty soon. So I'm assuming that they're going to put the Destiny 2 news on their normal rotation of Destiny 1 news. So we should start to see things in their own form pretty soon here, especially considering the beta is going to be in June. So it's coming up close. They'll drop it at E3 pretty much like they did last time, where here, go play it right this second type thing. That'll be a reveal type thing. And it is rumored that it's going to be more like World of Warcraft, which I don't know how I feel about that, because the game that Destiny is and the game that World of Warcraft is aren't fundamentally different, but they have different scale pieces. So it'll be interesting to see what direction Destiny 2 takes. Hopefully it has, a story that isn't incoherent, doesn't make any sense, and lasts for all of about 5 seconds while your ghost is opening the door. But again, we'll see. But let me know in the comment section what y'all think. If y'all think the Scorpio is going to be pretty, if y'all think it's going to be humongous like the OG Xbox, like everyone said, if it's going to be about the size of the Xbox One S. The dev kit, if that is anything to go by, then we should be alright size-wise. But they did say that all the Scorpio hardware is interchangeable with everything they put in the Xbox One S. The Ultra UHD Blu-ray player, exactly the same. The power cable, exactly the same. The HDMI configuration, exactly the same. So all you have to do is unplug one, replace it, and put in the other, which should be great for people who are upgrading, or people who don't want to do all that cable management. So, or over again, don't want to do all that cable management over again, I should say. But like I said, let me know in the comment section what y'all think. As always, this been your boy Mastalin, always giving you that real. Love y'all like some play cousins. I'm out.